What's up, good people? And we are back. So this is the very first machine I've placed, and you all saw the video where it needed to be removed. So today I'm gonna go in here, get this turned on, just make sure everything's in tip-top shape. It was when it was on site, but what I did notice is that some of the sensors in the bottom don't quite work. And from what I've been reading online, this particular model, the sensors for the drinks isn't always the greatest. So I'm gonna see if I can figure that out, even if I need to reinstall something or do something a little bit different. But let's get into it. All right, I got this bad boy plugged in. As you can see, power's up, no issues, got the lights. MDB capable, got the credit card reader installed. Go around to the front. Everything works, very clean. And so, what I was talking about is down here. So as part of this unit, there's a sensor right here. But typically what happens is the drinks come out, it's this sensor, indicates, oh, okay, hey, the drink is ready or it's been dispensed. And then of course the customers don't get charged. So I need to figure out what is going on with that sensor, how to replace it, if parts are still available. And the other sensor is right here. This is for the snacks. So yeah, one on this side, one on this side. So I'm gonna test those out, see if they're working, and we'll go from there. I tested both sensors. Neither one of them was working, because as I turn the power on, you'll see here in a second, there's no lights coming off this joint, like none. So that's one sensor. Here's the other. Cooling, all good. Never had an issue with cooling. Issue is this sensor. I don't know if it doesn't working, if it's not working, or if it's just because something's not aligned or not attached. I'm gonna see if I can figure it out, and then we'll go from there. All right, y'all, so check this out. I put the bottom tray back in here, and something looked weird with this. So I pulled this all off, right? This part right here was bent up, and I felt like this toggle switch kept getting like triggered. So now it moves freely. If the drink is hit, it clicks it, and we're good. And even just resting, it's fine. I tested it, and it's working. So I just need to figure out how I'm gonna attach this to either to the wall or the tray, probably the tray, but the bottom sensor is now working. Door sensor for the snacks, I was able to just go ahead and pop it off versus having to pull off the entire panel. Same thing on this end. I was able to just kind of put a tool in here to pop it off, these little, I don't know what you call them, pins, and pull it just out of the side here. All right, y'all, so I found out that was only part of the problem. So this cable, if it goes directly into the board, we're good. That means that bottom sensor is working. I fixed the little bracket, we're cool down there. The problem is this machine has two sensors and there's only one slot. So there's a splitter that originally came with it. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, there it is. So you see that? There's a splitter that breaks off into two different pieces, right? One in there, one up there, and the other there. So that both of the sensors can connect and plug into that one spot. It's broken. This splitter does not work, which is preventing anything from working, which is why I had the problem to begin with. So once I removed that, plugged it directly into the board, the drinks work. So here's my logic. I'm gonna stay with the drinks having the sensor and forgo the snack sensor, because you can visually see a snack and see if it falls or if it's empty. You can't see that bottom area. You have no idea if there's a drink gonna dispense and all that. So I'm gonna pull all the trays back in. I'm gonna test everything to make sure that that sensor does fully work with everything fully loaded. And if it does, then we'll be good to go. Finally done. So it took me a few hours, but I got everything tested. Everything is working. My next step now is to find out if I can in fact find that splitter. Now that I know exactly what I'm looking for, I can articulate it a little bit better while I'm speaking to the techs and while I'm speaking to other operators to see if I can find the part that I'm looking for. And with that, stay tuned. Thank you for watching. Follow for more videos. Okay, bye.